Hey guys, we're the Band Steele, and this is Coffee with Krystle.
Hey guys, welcome to Coffee with Krystle. I've got these handsome gentlemen with me right now. They're called the Band Steele.
Hey, thanks
How
for
are
having
you
us.
boys? Thanks for joining.
Oh,
Shake, want to shake? Cheers?
Cheers.
I don't know.
More coffee,
we can
please.
shake too. I know, it's like all sugar though. That's why I asked. I was
The
like,
best
do you guys
kind.
need more sugar?
It's like chocolate milk almost.
I didn't expect you to be the sugar guy. I really thought that it would be you.
I love sugar.
Usually it is, I think. I
I think we're
like
pretty
sugar.
even on
I
our
like
sugar and creamer.
Yeah.
All right, so introduce yourselves.
I'm Bo.
I'm Ben Rubino, and we're the Band Steele. We're from Double Springs, Alabama, and we've been playing music now for
About 14 years.
a long time.
Good old
Too
Southern
long.
boys. So
Yep.
tell us how you guys came to be, like how...
Bo was singing in the talent show. We went to the same high school, so he was.
I love how you say that. Same what? High school.
high school.
High school. Okay.
Yeah.
High school.
I don't even notice it. Our manager said the same thing. And he was singing a song, old rock song by Seether or something. Me and my brother had a band, and we were like, "Hey, Bo, you need to come over and meet my dad, the
Meet the manager.
meet the big man, dad,
Big man.
and see if you can get accepted." We were like 13, 14, so it was fun. And we've been playing
Needless
ever
to
since.
say, he approved.
He bought us a little recorder, and we've been writing songs ever since. Writing and recording, and everything we do is pretty much original. You know, we never recorded a lot of covers. So
Right.
we started early writing.
Well, tell us a little bit about you guys' journey over the last 14 years.
Oh my goodness.
Lots of jobs. I think it was Bo. You've had the most jobs. You held like 10 different jobs.
Yeah.
He's like, there's more, but
I
okay.
quit a lot. Ben's late a lot. I quit a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've worked a lot of the same jobs. We did trailer plants and moving companies,
And then YouTube.
and then YouTube. I was a sleep technician at one time.
A sleep technician.
I got to hook people up and watch them sleep
Yeah.
to see if they had sleep apnea. That was a cool job.
Well, at least you have great stories to tell with
Mhm.
it.
And I actually lost that job because of the first thing we got to do when we got signed, which was go to Vancouver and record with John Travolta for the film. So I told my boss, and she was like, "Oh, well, you'll be fired." I was like, "Well, then I quit." See
I
you
mean,
later.
how do you not do something so awesome like that, John? So tell me about that experience.
Oh man, it was
First off, Vancouver, it's on my bucket list.
Yeah.
it's an awesome place.
Oh, yeah.
Some of
That's
the
cool.
best sushi I've ever eaten, surprisingly.
Yeah, it was raining
It's
a lot.
crazy.
It rains a lot there. But the film was called Life on the Line. It's about electrical linemen, and they don't get a lot of recognition that they deserve. And especially with Hurricane Florence coming through, and they're all leaving. Probably came from here, even probably they shipped out to go.
Yeah, we
down
had
there.
some. It hit like down in Ocean City, Maryland.
Yeah. So, and we actually have a single out called The Lineman because we tried to pay tribute to them, and we were part of the movie and got to meet John, sing him the song. That was
Yeah, it was
crazy.
funny.
We come from a little one red light town, and we're hanging out with John Travolta. So
We
it
got
was
2
a
red lights
blessing.
now. Okay.
That is awesome. So I have
It
to
is
say,
cool.
I was doing some stalking, of course, and I'm in love with one of your songs called Tan Lines. Okay?
First
If you
single.
guys have not seen it, maybe you guys will perform it for us.
Hey, if you want, yes.
You can do whatever.
Yes.
Okay, so
You can perform
it
the whole album.
started out with this man just sitting in a bar. I think it was a bar, maybe it was a coffee shop. I don't know, but he has
Yeah.
this ripped up letter.
Oh.
And he has a ring on his finger. And that's the first thing I noticed. My mom always says, you make sure you look at a man's finger.
Oh.
If it's got a tan line, either he's recently divorced or he's lying.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there, I was like, this man is thinking about some other woman and he's married, gets in his truck, goes and picks up this woman who looks just like the one he was thinking about. Good thing they showed her ring because I was about to lose it. I was like, you little homewrecker. Like, what are you doing?
That's funny. I'm glad that's good attention to detail. I've never even noticed their rings.
Me neither.
I'm glad they got that right.
I'm
Yeah.
glad so too.
Glad they did it
Because
correctly.
we'd have been having a whole different conversation right now.
That's cool to think about. Oh.
So tell us, what have you guys enjoyed the most? Obviously, besides working with John.
Yeah, doing those videos, like you just said, has been really fun.
That was super fun.
That was super fun. We just recently released our 195 video for our last single. That was a lot of fun to do. I'm an actor in that one.
I'm an actor
movie
in
star
that
in
one.
that one. So we're both movie
I'm
stars.
like a star
now.
actor. Yeah.
Top shelf.
And, we also, Bo, before one of the early things that happened, he got seen in a waiting room at a hospital singing "Victory in Jesus," and it went viral. I think it hit like 2.5 million views or something.
Wow.
So we ended up the fans just kept saying we had to record it. So we ended up recording that, doing a video for it that's on YouTube, and that's been pretty fun. Let's see what else.
I was gonna say, you guys have a pretty large
And of
social
course
media
the
following.
Malibu Fest was probably one of my favorite things.
Malibu Fest, yeah, we opened up for Hunter Hayes and got to hang out with Hunter and
Robbie Krieger, the guitars for the Doors.
Hey,
That was the
you guys
best.
are like rock stars.
hey, it's been incredible. We've been so busy in the last 3 years. It's really been taking off.
So I have to ask, the sunglasses thing, is it something you just do all the time?
You ever watch what's that show? What's that movie with
Of
Adam
course there's a
Sandler?
story behind it.
Oh, no, just
Where he has the little kid.
Click?
No. Yeah.
Big Daddy.
Big
Big
Daddy.
Oh, it's
And he's
invisible.
safe when he's got the glasses on.
Is that what it is? You
That's
feel like
me.
you're safe?
I'm invisible right now. You're just like, wow, that coffee cup is just floating.
Oh my god, so tell us some more about this new record you guys just put out, and I think you guys said you were going to perform it for us.
Yeah, the Moon in a Mason Jar it's called. It's we wrote everything in Alabama where we're from, and it really represents where we come from, and we're pretty proud of this record. I'd say
New
it's-
single is Sit a While.
Yeah.
And when we were writing the record, we were at Ben's old house, and we were trying to find inspiration and everything, and I was like, well, let's just walk out back by the creek. And so we went back there and sit down, and it started off as a joke. And Ben was like, what if this tree could talk? So we started giggling and laughing and making a goofy song about it. Well, then it started turning into a real song, and it ended up becoming one of our most serious songs. And
Definitely our most reactive song.
my little brother's father had passed away at the time, and so it turned into that for me. And pretty soon after we released the album, Ben's mother passed away, and so it turned into that for him.
Right.
And we started realizing people were doing the same thing that we were doing with it.
Yeah,
And,
super reactive. So the music.
So the music video we dedicated to the military.
Yeah, it's
And,
there's a veteran in the video. The actor's actually a veteran, and the comments have just been wow.
That's amazing.
Like it is incredible. Like people are writing us every day, like talking about PTSD, and it's
crazy.
it's a real thing. It's
Very
crazy.
humbling.
It's crazy when you get that kind of response from a song.
From anything that you did.
Yeah, Victor. Whoa.
Is it light? Is it super
Whoa.
light?
State time?
But I was telling you about the Victory in Jesus.
Mhm.
That was super reactive as well. And now to get that same response from an original song that we wrote
Right.
ourselves, it's been incredible.
I
That we're
thought
just
about
helping
that.
people. Yeah,
Because we did have that kind of response with Victory in
we
Jesus.
still get them
Yeah.
every day,
And
man.
this is our first real original
Yeah,
that's got that sort of
yeah.
response.
It's saying. I mean, it's went from people like in their VA racks, like in the VA hospital, helping them, all the way to people saying that it saved their lives.
That's incredible. Those
It
are
is
like
incredible.
if there's comes a time in your career, you kind of look back, those are the moments that you're going to remember. No matter how big you are,
Yes.
those are the moments that you'll always
Absolutely.
cherish and
Yeah.
remember.
Yeah, we just played at Marshall University, and we had for the football game.
Right.
And, there was a lady that was there that had seen Bo do Victory, and she couldn't even talk to him. She started crying.
She had
immediately.
actually beat breast cancer.
Oh yeah, she was going through breast cancer.
And
right?
that's the first time she said she'd ever heard that song
Yeah.
while she was going through it. And it got her through it,
She
and
couldn't even
she
talk
was
hardly.
crying. I mean, it's hard. It's like,
it
Wow.
was
Wow.
incredible.
real quick, I'll tell a little quick story.
Absolutely.
The coolest story I ever remember us getting was an email after Victory in Jesus. And it was a woman. And her husband had passed away, like I think 3 years prior to this. And she said, last night she was telling me about how hard her day was, and she'd been struggling. And she said, last night I heard my 2-year-old daughter, I think she was 2 or 3, singing Victory in Jesus in her bedroom. And she said she doesn't know that song because we don't go to church and we don't really talk about anything like that in the house.
Right.
And so I went in there and asked her where she had learned it, where she heard it from. And she said that Daddy showed me where his angel was to teach me how to sing the song. And I mean, I bawled like a little baby in my room. I was like, oh my God.
Right.
I mean, but that was the craziest thing I ever
I got chills just thinking about it.
I mean, it freaked me out, but in a good way.
Right.
That was the craziest thing I ever got back from somebody.
So what else do you guys have in the wings?
More radio tour and trying to push share it with as many people as possible. Just trying to help as many people as we can. And
Got to start working on another album, I think. Maybe.
Yeah. We've been working on some new songs.
Getting ready to get back in the recording.
We're always working on stuff. We've been nonstop. So just if you follow us on our Facebook, the Band Steele, it'll have shows popping up. We're playing in Georgia on the 5th.
I saw that. I'm from Florida.
Nice.
So I was about to say, are you guys like a big college football? Because down in the South, we do college ball. We're not all about this.
You're a Gators
professional.
fan?
I am. I'm a Gators fan. Are you?
I
I had the feeling. I was like, y'all are from Alabama. It's about to get real deep up in here.
Man, that's gonna be an awesome game. I can't wait. Roll Tide.
Well,
Oh
it's
no!
funny.
We
I
love
made
it.
the joke this weekend. I was like, wow, we actually won a game this year.
Yeah.
We beat Tennessee.
Killed 'em.
We might have hope this season.
We'll smash Tennessee. That was a good game.
So I was pretty excited about that.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit more, like, what do you guys have upcoming, like, in the area, or?
Not much. We don't have a show up here in VA yet.
Well, we need to get you here then.
Exactly.
Yes.
We need to
Hey.
make
And in
that
Florida,
happen.
we're
Whatever
showing
we can
Florida
do.
too.
You have to
Florida
at the
too.
Gators, like, for
Gosh,
the
we'd
Yes.
love to.
Yeah.
Next thing we're doing, we're going to
Georgia.
we got a show in Georgia.
Georgia
and
State Fair.
More radio tour after that. Yeah, Georgia State Fair. We'll be there. Come see us if you're in Georgia. More. Right now it's just radio tour. Radio. This single just came out, and it's doing pretty well. It's on Music Row already, so we're gonna keep pushing it out and see if we can help as many people as possible. So.
Well, that's awesome. We appreciate you taking the time to join us for Coffee with Krystle.
Thank you for
We're
having
going to set
us.
this up, and you guys are going to perform for us.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Thank you for the
Thank
coffee.
you.
Absolutely. It's
Cheers.
real coffee.
Thank you so much.
Real coffee, guys.
Thank you.
Not fake coffee.